on-site toxins. They manufacture explosives, ammunitions, and rocket fuel. In Tennessee, again, at the Holston Army Ammunition Plant, that's another Manhattan Project relic. It's up near Kingsport, Tennessee. Now we have something called broken arrows. I don't know if any of you know about those. But in Mars Bluff, South Carolina in 1958, they had a little whoopsie with an atomic bomb. It accidentally dropped an atomic bomb. It was not a high voltage one, but made a pretty deep crater. Another one dropped in 58 in Kybee Island, Georgia. They never recovered that, and it sits in the waters off of Savannah. In 1961 in Goldsboro, North Carolina, this one, all but one trigger tripped on impact of this atomic weapon. Well, it's still in the earth. I'm going fast because I got to. In 1964 in South Mississippi, that's not far from Memphis, we detonated this 5.3 kiloton underground nuclear device. It's in a sand dome area there, and they said they were testing for seismic movement. But they gave the residents $10 each for their trouble. And now they're looking at the sand dome as a place for burying nuclear waste. In Tennessee, this is a great war crime going on just an hour from my home. It's Aerojet Ordnance in Jonesboro. Jonesboro, the storytelling capital of Point Rose Mountain community. It makes these depleted uranium weapons, genocide for generations. Part of the stockpile, more than 700,000 tons of uranium waste that we're giving away free to weapons makers. Just down the road from there in Erwin, Tennessee, up in the mountains, this is supplying fuel to the U.S. Trident submarine base. These are first strike weapons, and they, despite a deficient safety culture there, they've relicensed this place. And into the Nolichucky River up there, this is a very, very deadly place. Both the Nuclear Fuel Services and Aerojet Ordnance, the depleted uranium, they're violating with uranium our waterways. It's blowing on the wind, and cancer clusters are showing up. And the sinkhole there opened up on a school play yard about half a mile from the plant. There's that deadly Trident first strike weapon, the submarine. Another war crime prowling our waterways. Now we talk about Syria, we're ready to what? Attack Syria because they have chemical weapons. We have a pretty good stockpile of them ourselves, violating the conventions. We've got them in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Anniston, Alabama, Blue Brick. Here in Arkansas, we also were dealing with white phosphorus. And in 2005 fire, about 7,500 canisters burned, mostly African American area. These deadly chemicals, look at the numbers of what's been released in the air. In Kentucky, we have the Bluegrass Army Depot. They're still holding on to those weapons and have been since the 1940s. 523 tons. In Alabama, in Anniston, some of you may know Anniston, Alabama from civil rights horror stories, but over 660,000 weapons packed with that deadly stuff. In 2003, they decided to burn them in Anniston and issued everybody a gas mask. It's a super fun site as well. Most of you have heard about the atomic secret city of Oak Ridge where they enriched uranium for the Hiroshima bomb. And we have 3 people now in prison awaiting possibly a 30-year sentence for naming this and walking on. What about the 50s, the nuclear madness? They're going to propagandize. How many had a Chemcraft atomic energy kit? How many had a fallout shelter? You see a flash, duck, and cover. In Aiken, South Carolina, at the Savannah River site, that's another Cold War thing, creating the tritium and plutonium for so-called national defense. Now it's one of the dirtiest places on the planet, filled up with waste. We've also heard a little bit about the billions for the life extension of our nuclear bombs, making them maybe smaller. We may reduce the number, but we're increasing the firepower of these nuclear weapons. Here's how they're transported about everywhere. We've got just a spider web of complicity, community to community. In Asheville, where we live, we're at the nuclear crossroads of nuclear waste transportation. Eisenhower knew people were just not real happy with bombs after Hiroshima, but he wanted to continue funding weapons systems, so this propaganda began called Atoms for Peace.